Earth is our big home. But sooner or later we will have to leave it, but where to move to Mars or the satellites of Jupiter or Saturn? And what about a cooler option that scientists have recently found? With you on the world around us, and in this issue you will learn about a new planet that is better than Earth, as well as see other amazing exoplanets and cosmic phenomena. Teegarden B. In June 2019 news broke, an Earth-like exoplanet was discovered in the habitable zone of the star Teegarden named the star Teegarden, or simply Teegarden B. But now let's go in order. To start with the fact that exoplanet called a planet outside the solar system, the prefix exo just in is responsible for outside or outside a reported this discovery astronomers from the Institute of Astrophysics at Göttingen University in Germany. The discovery was made near the star Teegarden. Star Teegarden, a dim red dwarf in the constellation of Aries, located about 12.5 light-years from the solar system, which by cosmic standards is very small. The mass of this star is only 9% of the mass of the Sun. The age of the star Teegarden is about 12.6 billion years as opposed to 4.6 billion years from the age of the Sun. And so, around the star Teegarden as it turned out rotate two exoplanets, Teegarden B and Teegarden C. Scientists emphasize that they are located in the so-called habitable zone, that is, in the radius from the star, where the surface of the planet's water can remain in liquid form. Researchers add that if we consider the rocky partly iron or water composition of exoplanets, they should have radii similar to Earth's. Teegarden C, due to its remoteness from its sun, has a surface temperature similar to that of Martian, 47 degrees Celsius. And here at Teegarden B all is somewhat different. Their average temperature according to astronomers' calculations is 28 degrees Celsius. In some degree, this planet is even better than Earth. Teegarden B is the most likely candidate for the presence of life. Astrophysicists have assigned Teegarden the highest numbers, 95% on the Earth-like index. Teegarden B has a mass of 1.25 Earth masses, i.e. it is almost identical in size. The planet makes a complete revolution around the star in less than 5 days. The new year here can be celebrated almost without stopping. Researchers still have a lot of work to do, but in any case, found potentially inhabited exoplanets around the star Teegarden gave them hope for success in the search for habitable worlds. NASA's Kepler orbiting telescope, launched into space in 2009, has long since retired. After the end, its almost 10-year mission, this happened on October 30, 2018, when it ran out of fuel on board. Nevertheless, the work it had done continued to bear fruit even after its termination. So in April 2020, scientists discovered the planet Kepler 1649c, which had previously escaped their scrutiny, in the Space Telescope's archived data. This exoplanet revolves around the red dwarf Kepler 1649. The discovered planet is located 300 light-years from Earth. NASA has described it as the most similar to Earth, out of thousands of other exoplanets in size and estimated temperature, which were discovered just by the Kepler telescope. The planet is located in the habitable zone of its star, in an area where the existence of water in a liquid state is possible. Although Kepler 1649c receives 25% less energy from its star than Earth does from the Sun, but this is more than enough to infect and sustain complex life forms. KOI 456.04. By the end of 2019, more than 4,000 exoplanets had been found and confirmed, and scientists from the Max Planck Institute for Solar System Research in Germany recently discovered a system in which the pair, star-planet, have the maximum similarity to the pair, Sun-Earth. We're talking about Kepler 160 and KOI 456.04. This exoplanet is almost as far from the star Kepler 160 as Earth is from the Sun. In addition, the temperature range on the surface of this planet allows for the birth and existence of life there. The period of revolution of this planet around its star is 378 days. The planet receives an amount of light from Kepler 160 comparable with that received by the Earth from the Sun. Also, scientists admit the possibility of the existence of water on the planet, as it is in the habitat zone. And could it not be long before humanity can start packing up and getting ready to relocate? Perhaps, but you know the journey will be eerie. While flying to another system, we'll be able to run into dancing space ghosts, see the strangest planets in the universe, and even crash into an alien ship. Stay tuned for more details, as there's more to come. Dancing ghosts. A team of scientists from the University of Western Sydney and the National Science Agency discovered an unusual phenomenon a billion light-years away from Earth. The ghostly structures revealed in the study were previously unknown to science. In the images, everything looked like two dancing ghosts orbiting two distant galaxies. The nature of these strange objects was a real mystery to scientists. The study showed that these ghosts are actually clouds of electrons erupting from two supermassive black holes. Scientists expect that this discovery will allow them to learn more about the behavior of black holes and the processes that occur in the space between the two galaxies. Scientists point out that these objects are not the only ones discovered during the study. Scientists also admit to finding surprises in places they thought they had already studied. For example, next door to the IC 5063 galaxy, they found a giant radio galaxy, one of the largest ever observed, which no one even knew existed. A planet with 3 suns. A large exoplanet was recently found in the constellation Orion, orbiting 3 stars simultaneously. The star system is called G.W. Orionis. It is located about 1,300 light-years from Earth. The 2 stars of G.W. Orionis revolve around each other at about the same distance as the Sun and the Earth. The third celestial body revolves around the first 2 at a distance that is 8 times greater than the distance between the Earth and the Sun. During the study it was noticed one peculiarity: the disk of this system is divided into 2 parts, and the outer part is inclined by about 38 degrees. Such a strange gap could not go unexplained. In order to finally understand what exactly could have caused the rupture of the disk, a detailed model of the G.W. Orionis and conducted computer simulations. The study showed that the rupture in the field cloud is associated with the existence of a massive exoplanet. So far it cannot be detected with ground-based telescopes because of the large distance to it. However, computer simulations have also shown that this planet in its size can be compared with the known to us Jupiter. Alien ship. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb believes we have found aliens. It all started when the first interstellar object was detected passing through the solar system on October 19, 2017. It was an asteroid called Oumuamua. It was discovered by Canadian astronomer Robert Vericom at the observatory in Hawaii. Oumuamua in Hawaiian means scout, messenger from afar. True, the object was originally classified as a comet, but was later reclassified as an asteroid due to the lack of cometary activity. Then the experts paid attention to the strange trajectory of the object. Traditionally, astronomers discovered the object on the flight, that is, when it was already moving away from the Sun, so it could not be studied as well as we would like. But even the data that was obtained in this short time very surprised scientists. First, judging by its orbit, Oumuamua came from another star system, and second, it had a shape that no asteroid or comet had ever seen before. According to some reports, the object had an elongated, cigar-shaped shape, but according to others, the asteroid looked like a thin disk. In addition, its reflectivity was several times greater than that of the usual celestial rocks. In other words, it did not shine like a rock fragment, but its surface was reddish in color. According to the researcher, all signs of the interstellar guest point to its artificial origin. According to Lebo, the Oumuamua is a spaceship or reconnaissance probe sent by an ancient and possibly already dead civilization to explore space. According to preliminary estimates, the Oumuamua traveled about 45 million years ago. It is unknown whether the scientist is right, but if this is true, then it seems that direct contact with extraterrestrials is not long away. Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. If you liked the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel.